So, respected Sushi, so I would like to just ask straight to Acharya Sushi about the so you just explained that whatever exists is called as Dhamma. So how do you explain the Dhamma, right, directly? So in this case, we are now finding that there are like adharma and dharma. So negative action and positive actions. If these two are, we are going to call them as a Dhamma, then what is the actual meaning of Dhamma? So we need one precise answer for the Dharma, and then we will conclude all the rest. So thank you.
Are we now talking about Dhamma, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha? So what is Buddha, and what is Dhamma, and what is Sangha? Who knows? If Buddha didn't say what is the meaning of Buddha, and what's the meaning of Dhamma, and what's the meaning of Sangha. That's why it has to be learned carefully. If there's nothing at all, if there's nothing at all, can there be Dhamma? Nothing at all. Can there be any Dhamma? So what is Dhamma? No matter what we use, any word, but it's the real, so real. Seeing now is real. It is not hearing, it's not thinking, but it's moment of seeing. Without its proper conditions, seeing cannot arise. Nothing can arise at all. So what is there is conditioned by so many different conditions. But we have to learn just one word, which represents one reality at a time. For example, what is seeing? Who knows?
हल्ला अलि बढी भयो है यदि हल्ला गर्नुभयो भने यत्रो हाम्रो अगाडि बस्नुभयो कि यत्रो 98 वर्षीय उहाँले कस्तो लाग्छ होला है त्यही भएर हामी शान्त बस्दिनु पर्यो एकअर्कामा गफ गर्नुभन्दा यता अगाडि कन्सन्ट्रेट हुनुहोस् है ध्यानपूर्वक सुन्नुहोस् अलिकता मन लाग्दैन भने बाहिर घुमेर आउनुहोस् तर यहाँ हलमा चाहिँ हाम्रो अनुरोध छ कि हामी हल्ला चाहिँ नगरौँ एक आपसमा कुरा गर्दै नगरौँ है कुरा गर्न मन लाग्छ भने बाहिर गएर गर्नुहोस्.
So if Buddha didn't say Dhamma, who knows what Dhamma and what is Dhamma? That's why listen to his word, just one word at a time, to have real understanding. Is understanding real? Is ignorance real? So whatever is real, it's a Dhamma because it's real. That's why the meaning of Dhamma is whatever is real is Dhamma. Seeing is real now. Who knows what seeing is? If Buddha didn't say anything about seeing at all, but in his teaching of the Buddha, it's just about whatever is now unknown as it is at all. Seeing now arises and falls away by conditions. Right now, before seeing, there is no seeing at all. So how come seeing right now? Buddha enlightened the truth, the ultimate truth of what is there. No doubt anymore that whatever is there is so very, very short. Now it seems like there is seeing and also hearing and also thinking and also feeling, but what appears cannot appear together in truth. There must be one moment of experiencing what is there now appearing. Without seeing, can there be many people around? flowers, chairs, and so on. It's seen. Close your eyes, instantly, all gone. Nothing appears in darkness at all. But as soon as one opens one's eye up, so many things surround. How come instantly? This is the ultimate truth. Whatever is conditioned to arise, listen carefully, it is conditioned to arise. Without its proper condition, nothing can arise at all. That's why even seeing needs its proper condition to condition seeing to arise. For example, the eye base, the rupa, which is there. So now learn to understand from the very beginning what is meant by Dhamma. It's beyond anyone's thought about because it's so very deep, so very subtle. That's why Dhamma is whatever is real. How can one know that it's real? Because it appears as it is, one by one. At moment of hearing, what is real? See, even that, who knows what is real at moment of hearing? Please, this is the word of the Buddha. Whatever is real, it's Dhamma. Whatever is the answer, it's Dhamma. So the question for thought carefully, thinking carefully, at moment of hearing, one moment, what is there real? Now, hearing, what is there real? What is real at moment of hearing? Is it very difficult? Or everyone just say, what is real? What did Buddha say? What is seeing is a moment of experiencing sound. So now, sound appears, right? Sound is conditioned to arise. It's there, but it's not hearing. Sound itself cannot be hearing because sound cannot experience anything. It doesn't know anything at all. It's just conditioned to arise. And listen carefully. Whatever appears is conditioned to arise. So as soon as it has arisen, it's gone instantly. That's the enlightenment of the Buddha. No one knows before that now hearing is just a moment of experiencing sound. Without hearing, can sound appear? Can sound appear without hearing? This is the truth, the ultimate truth. Nobody can change. But who knows about the reality, which is not the sound, but at moment it hears sound. So the hearing is not the sound. It's hearing, seeing, impossible. But it's the same kind of reality. That's why whatever is real is Dhamma, but we don't know the nature of Dhamma at all. Because hearing is not sound. So there are two kinds of realities, no matter what moment, when it is conditioned to arise, it arises to be just as it is. For example, condition for hearing is not condition for sound to arise. If sound does not arise, no sound. But whenever there is sound now, even sound is conditioned by what? That is the words of the Buddha to understand the ultimate truth. Never be changed at all. No one can change at all. That's why even the understanding of what is Dhamma, it has to be carefully, never changed. Dhamma is whatever is real. Is hearing real? Now, is hearing real? No answer.
First of all, I would like to convey my warm greetings to Venerable Acharya Sujins. So my question is that are all the suffering of the sentient beings limited to the suffering of aging and suffering of dying and suffering of being reborn? So if so, then is it necessary to Buddha to come into this world to define this kind of sufferings? Then if so, then even an ordinary person could recognize this kind of suffering. So my question is like this.
And what did Buddha say?
Sorry?
What did Buddha say?
So like when Buddha gave the first sermon at the Sarnath, he gave 4 noble truths, yeah? So within that, the truth of suffering. So he taught about truth of suffering. So my question is that when he taught the truth of sufferings, so that kind of suffering is it limited to the suffering of aging and dying and being reborn? If it's so, then even an ordinary person could recognize that kind of suffering. So is it necessary to Buddha to come into this world to give or describe this kind of suffering?
So what is real now? Now?
Sorry?
What is real?
So I was just asking, is it limited to the age?
No. We are talking about the one word, Dhamma. Otherwise, we don't know what we are talking about.
Yeah.
That's why all are Dhammas. Whatever is real is Dhamma. Why is Dhamma? It has its own characteristic, appearing to be known.
Yeah, thank you.
For example, sound cannot be smell. So the question is smell a reality? Is it a Dhamma? Smell. See, it's not easy to understand the truth, the ultimate truth. The word can be understood as what is the meaning of that word. But the nature, the reality of that word, it has to be from hearing, considering what Buddha said. Otherwise, it's one's own idea. No matter that person is so great with science in such different ways, but that person never be Buddha. No one can be the Samma Sambuddho at all. It's not easy to become Buddha. Otherwise, there must be Buddha, many Buddhas now. But in truth, the enlightenment of the truth, it has to begin with what is truth, what is true, and what is the truth of what is there appearing. So, what is the nature of sound, and what is seeing? They are different. And Buddha didn't say that all Dhammas are someone or some idea, but it's just a reality. Without conditions, nothing can arise at all. Nothing at all. Seeing is conditioned by the eye base and that which impinge on the eye base and other conditions too. Near condition and so far condition. Karma and so on. Why what is seen sometimes is pleasant and sometimes not pleasant at all. How come? Different moment, different people, different situation. That's why nobody knows until listen carefully to understand from the very beginning, from now, whatever is real has its own characteristic, that it's real. Sound is real. It has its characteristic. It can be heard only. Can sound be touched? Impossible. Can sound be seen? Impossible. Without sight, closes your eyes, nothing appears. Instantly. But as soon as one opens one's eye, everything around, so many things, flowers, table, people, and so on. In truth, not the flower, not anyone, no people. So what is seen? In truth, ultimate truth, the enlightenment of the Buddha, realize the truth, while what is seen is someone and something all the time. But it cannot be anything at all, not be anything at all, because what is seen in truth, ultimate truth, what is seen is real, and it's only that which can be seen. Is that right? No people, no one, without a shape and form, is seen, just as one moment at a time, a dot. When we put a dot on the paper, it cannot be the sun, the moon, the sky, the road, the building, or anyone at all. Is that true? And that is the ultimate truth. That's why, without the understanding of the ultimate truth, there is the idea out of what is seen as some shape and form to be taken for flower or paper or chair or table. But it's that which is seen only. Is that right? Just one moment of what is seen is seen. It cannot be taken for anything at all. But now, how many colors? Conditioned by rapidity of the succession of what arises and falls away in split seconds of split seconds of split seconds. People, someone, instantly. This one is not that one. There must be the moment of experiencing each reality different. Otherwise, there cannot be what we take for flower and table and people and things. Is that true? Without listening to the enlightenment of the Buddha, realize the ultimate truth of whatever is there now, as it's conditioned to arise. And listen carefully. Each word should be listened carefully to know the meaning and to consider the truth, which cannot appear to seeing. That's why when listen more and more of the words of the Buddha, there can be understanding of what is there now more than just seeing. And seeing is just a moment. Imagine one moment. What is seen cannot be many things, just one which impinged on the eye base, or we call it easily, simply, the eye. But it's the special rupa. And now, another word, rupa, what is it? It's a reality. Each word of the Buddha just taught about the truth of what is there, unknown before his enlightenment. Before he became enlightened, Prince Siddhartha didn't realize the truth, never thought about Dhamma at all. But after his enlightenment, what did he say? Just after his enlightenment, Dhammas are so very, very subtle.